Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my John.
My John.
I
buddy.
missed my. Oh God.
I'm not a John.
I'm with my buddy John. God, I get tongue-tied and sometimes that happens. It's just like sometimes with the typos. If you make a typo, sometimes the typo is really funny because it's unintentional.
Exactly.
And we're here to review the movie All the President's Men, which I've never ever seen.
I think I'm pretty sure I saw it at the theater when it came out, but since I was a kid then, I don't think I really cared.
Yeah.
So, but so it's nice to be able to watch it years later as an adult. That is still childish.
Well, this is another one of the movies that I remember they used to have the late night movie on Channel 12 at Saturday night movie after George Michael Sports at midnight. He said, we're showing All the President's Men. My dad's like, again? He goes, this movie sucks. I hate this movie. And I asked him after, because I remember seeing Butch Cassidy with another movie he hated, and The Sting, where I saw it after he passed away, but I remember seeing Butch Cassidy's Sundance Kid in Fort Detrick, Maryland. I said, why'd you hate this movie for? It's a great movie. Because they showed it all the time. It sucked. Well, that's no reason to say a movie sucks because they showed it all the time.
Right. Now, this was written by William Goldman, who I believe also wrote Butch Cassidy's Sundance Kid.
Oh, that's cool.
But I know he definitely wrote the book and the movie, Princess Bride. It's great. He's written some very top-notch movies. He's probably one of the best screenplay writers in Hollywood.
Well, no,
he also did Hearts in Atlantis.
Oh, Hearts in Atlantis. That's why I couldn't remember.
Stephen King, and I think he's the one who wrote it, and Frank Darabont. Was it Frank directed it?
Yeah, I think he directed it, yeah.
Although that's not the name of the story in the book. It was, I believe, Low Men with the Yellow Hats. And in the movie, they cut out all references to the Dark Tower. But, it was still a good movie. But, this is a really good movie again.
I never saw it. Because I remember, I just kind of forgot about it. But I knew it was a good movie, but I never saw it. And then I was at, when my stepdad was still alive, he was watching. I started watching some of that. He said, well, I got to watch that sometime. This is a long time ago. I said, going through Netflix, I said, well, it's probably time I should watch the movie. And it does support the one thing that Cisco and Ebert said about, the best decade for movies was the 70s. Because they were like a certain look to them and stuff like that. And they broke the rule. They didn't really conform that much, you know what I mean? They didn't even have a summer blockbuster until Jaws came out in 75, and then,
right.
Star Wars and stuff like that. But I really like it. It's a fascinating story about Watergate and stuff.
And about how the media should hold people's feet to the fire. Not like today where it's too polarized. It's like, we should be going after no matter what the party affiliation is.
Yeah.
And there's a few sites like that, but, some reporters. But, it was really good because, they found it and they wouldn't let go. And till the truth came out, and investigative reporting too. But it's a classic.
It's really fascinating. Polly Holiday was in it. Meredith Baxter Birney. Which one was she?
I don't remember.
But I can't remember the character she played. But I can tell from her face. But Polly Holiday took me a little while from her side profile.
Right.
It's the one who played Flo and Alice. But I really liked the movie,
Yeah, Jack Warden, of course, Robert Redford, Dustin Hoffman. Now I'm brainfarting as soon as I go to say it, his name.
Hal Holbrook.
Yeah, Hal Holbrook. And the boss of the two guys, what's his name? The guy that played it. I just brainfarted.
Ned?
No.
Oh, crap.
Above Jack Warden's character.
Jason Robards.
Yeah, Jason Robards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's a wonderful movie, you know what I mean? And it's not politically motivated, my reviews and stuff like that. I wanted to say it. Now, it's just, hey, it's a good movie. I was fascinated by it. I really loved it.
Right.
I get 10 out of 10. It's one of the true classics of the 70s. And the 70s cinema was pretty good for the most part.
Maybe. Yeah, you have to actually lay out all the ones of each decade and see which.
Yeah.
But they had we could just be nostalgic. There's
that's
a bunch of great movies from Little.
Oh, there's great movies from every decade. But that's the one that a lot of critics said had the best movies were the 70s. That's what they said anyways.
Yeah, and it could be true.
Yeah.
It's like I say, the best rock and roll was back in the 60s and 70s. Not the crap that they're coming out nowadays.
Well, they didn't have Cannibal Corpse back then, so. I like Cannibal Corpse.
They're okay.
Yeah, they're
well,
cool.
like Twisted Sister. Well, they came out in '79.
Yeah, I was surprised. I watched that documentary. I was surprised they were around as long as they were.
Yeah, there's good bands in each decade, but how many good bands came out back in the late '60s and '70s?
Oh, I know.
You know, in comparison.
Yeah. So I give it a 10 out of 10. I think that's... Is that it for you, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I hope you like this review of All the President's Men, a classic 70s movie, which I finally got to see. I gotta watch Black Snake Moan next time I think we should definitely watch that. So until next time, everybody, please take care. My Legion. Okay. All right.